Hello everyone. My name is Longley. Today we are going to go through a monthly market update of November 2020. Has been an incredible month, and this has confirmed 2020 is the best year ever in real estate. So let's take a look of what the numbers we have. All right. So as usual, this is the monthly market update. If you are curious in other videos in previous months, take a look at them. I have plenty of monthly market update for you to take a look at. But the main point of focus today is for this month, okay? So we are going to looking at a very similar set of numbers that we have been seeing so far. The first number is the monthly sales. The monthly sale until November 14, right? So it is 9,690 sales in up to November 14, right? October 14 to November 14. So that is a significant number, as you can see here, the year-to-year comparison, right? Normally, October, November, December is the time that the monthly sale gonna be dropped out. But ladies and gentlemen, we are it is not the same situation this year. In fact, the number of sales is actually increased of 23%. 23%, ladies and gentlemen. This is now, let me remind you, 2019 is a great year, right? It is not a year that the market slowed down or anything like that. 2019 is a great year. We coming into 2020, it's COVID hits, right? And a lot of people are afraid of the market is gonna be dropping and things like that. But it is not the case as you see now. October, even though it is a slow even though it is a slow season, right? Slow season, but we still see a significant increase in the number of sales of 23% when you compare month to month. All right. The second set of number that we are going to look at is the number of new inventory. All right. So this is another good news for buyers on the market. 10,420 sales, 10,420 houses get onto the market this month. That is an increase of 3.1% month over month. So now why is that a good information for the buyers? Because as you know, I've been talking about there is an extremely lack of inventory for Arizona market, for the entire US market in general, and Arizona market even worse, right? And a lot of people want to come to Arizona to live. That's why we don't have a lot of inventory. This show that Arizona residents seems to be a little bit more confident to putting their house onto the market right now, even though it is in a slow season, by the way. There is actually some benefit of those sellers who are willing to put their house on sale onto the market at this time of the year. Let's take a look at the other video that I have for you, okay? So that is again an increase of 3.1% month over month, as you see a steady increase right here. And when you compare to year over year, that is also an increase of 7.1%. This is such a good news for everyone, for the buyers, okay? The total inventory, however, though, when you compare to the previous year at the same time, is actually a decrease of 25.7%. Unfortunately, 2020, there's still not a lot of, because of COVID, right? So not only because of the COVID, but this has been a known problem. As I told you already, it has been a known problem. We have a low inventory. For those of you who put on your house for sale on the market, that's great. But there's still a lot of people are not confident with putting their house for sale on the market right now. As you see here, the total inventory on the market is only 13,708 house for sale. That is a decrease of 25.7% compared to previous year. The next set of number is showing how fast those houses get sold on the market, right? Because again, it doesn't matter if you have 100 or 100 or or thousands of houses, but if they are not sell, then what's the matter, right? 1.41 months supply of inventory. What does this number mean? Meaning that if there is no house coming onto the market, right, the remaining inventory gonna be gone within a month and 10 days, right? 10-15 days, it's gonna be gone completely. That's how fast the market is moving. Put into perspective, as you can see here, compared to the previous month, is only 1.4. It is 1.48. So there's a couple days less compared to the previous months. All right. The second number that we are looking at is the average days on market is 43 days. That is a decrease of 3 days. Now, some of you might think, why is this such a long time, 43 days? Because most of the people, most of the buyers and the seller went under contract, and it takes about 30-35 days for the loan to be completed, right? And sometimes it takes up to 45 days, all right? Could be 50, and sometimes because of COVID, lots of things could be delayed as well. So the time looks to be very big, 43 days. However, though, it is 3 days less than the previous month. All right. So the other set of number that you are maybe more interested is the price, right? What is the price? Tell me the price. How much can I sell my house for? And this is, I'm looking at the median sale price, okay? I'm not looking at the average sale price. Average sale price is tend to be not accurate because of some outlier, some house selling too less and some houses selling too much compared to the market value, right? This is the median sales, so it's gonna take out of those noise. So $337,000 is the median sale price that those houses put onto the market, right? And the actual sale price is about $332,000. Now, if you compare to previous year, it is actually up 23%. 23% compared to the same time last year. 23% is a huge number, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm sorry, that is the average sale price, but the actually increase is also good, 16%. That is such a big number. If you put into the perspective, that is about $45,000 increase. Okay, that is about $45,000 increase compared to the previous year. So for those of you who didn't sell your house last year, this year is a great time for you to sell because you gain $45,000 in average, right? Now the forecast, okay, so this might gonna touch a lot of people concern. Why do I forecast? This is, by the way, not my forecast. This is the model. This is the algorithm that the ARMLS put out for all the realtor. I just reported back, right? $330,000 median sale price. Why is that? Okay, long you've been telling that the market is so great. So why is it $2,000 decrease? Is it coming to the end? No, it's actually not. Now, this number is accounted for the seasonal adjusted as well. What does that mean? What are those terminology means, right? So October, November, December is normally the time that the housing market is slowing down because a lot of people want to spend their time with the friends and families and holidays, right? And especially this year because of COVID increasing every day, the model take into those accounts, and because less people want to put their house on the market and less buyers on the market, the sale price is predicted to be slow, predicted to be lower, okay? Predicted to be lower. So that's the reason why for $2,000, only $2,000 decrease, okay? The other factor is that in November, there is only 18 days. 18 business days. Those are the days that title and escrow company can close, right? And when we do the sale price, we cannot account for. We only account for the transaction that are able to close in November. So there's only 18 business days. Therefore, there's not a lot of transaction can be closed. For that second reason, the median sale price is forecast to be less than the previous year. I mean, from this month, right? So $330,000. However, though, if you are looking at previous year, okay, previous year, when you compare to the previous year, that number is actually, I'm looking at the chart now, that number is only about $255,000. So there's still a big gap. There's still a big increase when you compare to the previous year to this year. Okay, so those number decrease is only because of the slow season in real estate market this time of the year. When you compare to previous year, it's still much better position. All right, so those are all the, oh, there is one new number that I want to look at because I know that a lot of people are curious about foreclosure, right? And that we call in the that's we call it is distressed properties, right? Those are in foreclosure. How many foreclosure that we have seen so far since COVID? So this is a brand new number that I want to introduce because a lot of people are interested in foreclosure, especially because of COVID, right? So as you remember, March is a time that we start COVID. Before March, you see a constant number of distress. This red line right here is 2019 to 2020. Okay, so it's a constant about 2200, about 2200 properties in distress for every month, right? After COVID, in contradictory with a lot of people prediction, the distressed property gonna increase, is actually keep decreasing and decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. Right? It's going to be keep decreasing like this. I mean, this is a trend of the curve, right? So it's going to keep decreasing and decreasing until next month. So as you see right now, this month there's only 1,248 properties that are sold because they are foreclosed. So that is actually half of decrease. Half. That is actually about 1,000 properties less than October of the same October of 2019. So it's really low, ladies and gentlemen. So in fact, Keeping Current Matter has a video saying that the chance that we are going to see a crash on the market for next year is almost zero. Right? I know that a lot of people are expecting a difference because you remember about the 2008 and 2009 and 9 crash, but this not gonna happening. We don't see any sign, we don't see any signal that it will happen in 2020 and even 2021. All right, so that is all I have for today. Thank you so much. That is all. Oops. That is all that I have. That is all that I have for this video for this month today. I hope to bring you all the good information. If you do have any question about real estate or anything related to real estate, feel free to let me know. Okay, feel free to send me a private message or comment in the video below. I will be more than happy to make a video and answer the question for you. In the meantime, if you are curious about your home value, feel free to go to the link right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna send you a evaluation right immediately for free. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.